Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Commodores about to kick it away and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stallions offense will get the first swing of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there's an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
The play action fake. Complete. Powers through the defender. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go for and out, but they'll try to convert here. Looking for a push on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
It'll be 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their 2nd drive.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
That's caught. It's McGowan. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Grimes. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. A shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his man. It's Beard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
It's a draw. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you love.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Off play action. Lets it fly. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beard. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown Doors! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Power football with the run. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Stallions headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Getting late here in the first. they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's the pressure. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Grimes. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Stallions will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for. It may just shy of midfield. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Bring in the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. This is a designed run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Beard.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores are rolling down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. And they will score. Touchdown, Commodores.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Stallions will have it first and 10.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's in
gashing the D on the right. Inside the touchdown Stallions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Going right to work up top. Gets it out fast. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now the play fake. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are.
Touchdown, Vandy. Fit it in the window for the score.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And it touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Extending the play. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stallions. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Commodores are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beard. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Brought down. Yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions want to pick up the tempo.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Fires downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls fall.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown Doors. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air, it's Grimes. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Stallions.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This time on target. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let it go. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Commodores have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
At the 33. And that's good enough for a first down.
Dropping back, it's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Stallions want to move quickly. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Stallions will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He lets it fly. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Commodores! And the beatdown has ensued.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and